so Las Vegas was a movie, to say the least. So first we arrived at the Fontainebleau, and that is a 5-star hotel and resort, and it happens to be really new. When we got there, they were nice enough to give me a room upgrade, and they gave me a $100 resort and dining credit, which was definitely really useful because I didn't anticipate that coming, but it came anyways. It was super nice, it was super luxurious. It was definitely an experience to remember. I honestly think that one was nicer than the one in Miami, and it was only $200 a night compared to $500-600 a night in Miami, so definitely quite a big price difference. But you know, Miami Beach and Vegas are two totally different things. But yeah, luckily my hotel status with them from me staying in Miami previously with the Fontainebleau actually got us an upgrade. And what was nice about this whole trip in general was every Amazon seller was pretty much at a nice hotel and resort. You know, if we're meeting up with someone and we're meeting up with them at the resort, we're just going to another 5-star for the most part. Not many people stayed in like regular hotels. I mean, it is Vegas. And not to mention the dinners were amazing. The dinners were something to remember. We were eating nice every night. One thing with these resorts for sure is they have all these nice restaurants inside of them, so it's definitely a perk. Okay, so let's talk about ASD as a whole. This is definitely something to get into. It was quite an experience. We were walking around for pretty much the whole time. I was there every single day, and I thought I was gonna leave early. I actually rescheduled my flight, spent an extra like $300 to stay a little longer. Booked an extra night at the hotel, had a resort fee added on with that, because with these resorts, there's resort fees, but it was worth it to stay. We actually had a walkthrough with the Wholesale network where Corey Gainham, Jonah Hodges, and Taj Robinson, they were all walking us up to their distributors. So we ended up opening about 7 accounts that way. Yeah, I think we're pretty much maxed out on distributors now. I think it's just more about building more funding and whatnot at this point. But it was also, one thing people don't talk about is it was really nice to meet the distributors in person. It was nice to put a face to the voice over the phone because, you know, we're always calling them, placing orders and whatnot. So that was definitely really nice. And we actually got some orders fired off while we were there. So that was a good thing. Another thing that was big about Vegas was the Wholesale network event. So Corey's group, which I'm a member of, it's a great group. Basically, he had this event. It was entirely paid for, and food, drinks, everything is free. And there was probably 200 people there. And I was speaking on the panel and whatnot, and it was just definitely a night to remember. So that event was great. I'll show you guys some footage of that and whatnot, but there was quite a few people there. Overall, that night was insane. And at the end of it, after Corey's speech went on, it was just a bunch of successful Amazon sellers networking, and I got to meet quite a few people. And not to mention the Wholesale network dinner paired with Amazon Lit's event, literally in the same spot. There was a ton of people there as well. So definitely networked quite a bit and know a lot more people than I did before. So yeah, the Wholesale network event was great. It was a massive success. We had quite a few people there, and it ended up being something to remember for, you know, a lifetime. It was great, and it's definitely gonna help me for years to come. Knowing the people I met when I was there, just being there is going to help me for years to come for sure, just knowing the people I met there. And the next day, for people who joined or who were already members of the Wholesale network, we actually had a distributor walkthrough where, you know, multi-7-figure Amazon sellers are walking us up and introducing us to their distributors. Free leads for the most part, and it was a great, memorable event. So yeah, definitely would recommend showing up to ASD next time. If you didn't, you missed out. Yeah. That's pretty much the recap of ASD. It was great, and I would do it again in a heartbeat if I could. But yeah, one-on-one coaching down below. Price raises 25% after we get our next 2 students, so definitely hop on that ASAP. Anyways,